Are we gonna fight?
No, not yet.
We're gonna fight later?
I mean, maybe. I don't know what's in that runes.
I want to fight you guys. I just met
Well, you're not
two of
fighting
you.
us. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in the future, so assume we're not fighting each other.
Look at the spirit. There's gonna be a fight
That
later.
will depend entirely on me.
I give them both a look, both Milton and her a look. Do they have like any? I assume they have like water skins or something. Do they have anything else that could hold beverages of an alcoholic variety?
Milton has a flask.
And she doesn't. Fight still might happen. Just keep
Okay.
going.
Quick out of game question. Out of question game. Has Orthalos ever tried to explain his friends and the situation to Matthias, or nah? Or has it just been something where I've just kind of had to accept the situation?
Okay, here, I'll put in multiple fail states, alright? So if it's 1 to 25, then yes. If it's 25 to 50, or 26 to 50, yes, but you didn't get it.
Don't tell me he's a snitch.
And then 50%, and then 51 on onwards, no.
92. 44.
Okay, so I tried to tell you, but you didn't get it. Or moreover, I'm just shit at explaining it.
That tracks.
Yeah, so
with Matthias' attitude.
So I have these like friends in my head. Well, I guess they're not in my head. I guess they're just in me, in my spirit. I don't know, man.
Did they ask for consent?
I mean, I guess I invite them, so yes.
Continue.
So I just hear them. I talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's I think you assume that I'm crazy more so that there actually are things that are there.
Yeah, no, that tracks with like his attitude. It's just like he's crazy. He's good at his job, but he's also insane. So I'm just gonna roll with it.
See, you think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy.
He's not. That's the funny thing. He's like
For once.
completely sane.
I'm
He's
weird,
not-
but I'm not crazy.
Yeah, he's not murderous crazy. He's just loopy.
Nah, it's Ambrose.
Yeah. Oh, Ambrose.
So we get to the ship.
You get to the
After many distractions.
So the ship it's small for a ship, but it's still pretty big. Because yeah, you would know this, Matthias, because you've been on ships before. A pinnace would be a smaller ship of the ships that are skyborne.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 120 feet from stem to stern, front to back. It's 35 feet wide, approximately, and a capacity of like 300 tons. That's 600,000 pounds.
Right.
It has a single mast, but it's an odd-shaped sail. It's almost like a downwards pointing triangle. And from the sail itself, a barrier encapsulates the whole ship.
Okay.
So the sail is emanating this barrier. There are also 6 ballista mounted on the starboard side, the side facing out away from the port. And port side, there are 5. In the middle of the ship, there's a landing that you can board on. Oronsin strides up the landing and informs you that we are expected. Just come. Let's go meet the captain.
He follows her lead.
I'm staring at the mast like, wow.
I go back and start like gently shoving Orthalos along the board.
You have to like pull him by the sleeve.
Okay,
Like a
fine.
kid.
He does such. It's like, get on the boat. You can see the ship closer.
Wait, how old is Matthias?
Probably late 20s, early 30s.
Okay, so you're probably older, barely. I'm at 26.
Gotcha.
So mid 20s.
Yes, but mentally.
Mentally bounces around depending on the subject.
Gotcha.
Wow. Just stare at it like, whoa.
What, dude?
The first person you are, as you board, is the first mate. Let me just find the picture I have of him here.
Ooh.
That is a first mate if I've ever seen one.
I can't tell. Does he have an eye patch or does he not? Or is that just
He has an eye
shadow?
patch. He 100% has an
Okay.
eye patch.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3. Is there a fourth gun? I think only 3 guns.
Listen, the guns are the important bit. The eye patches.
Very true, very true.
As you board, and all of you step up to the deck, the landing is pulled in, and Ornstein greets the first mate, and she says, Oswald, we have arrived as agreed. Yes, great, you're here, finally. We're ready to... Hey, what are you doing? Get that fucking rope where it's supposed to be, or I'll keelhaul you.
I like him.
Can't find competent crew anywhere in this godforsaken place. Hey, I'm Oswald, the first mate of the ship. Any questions, ask me. Captain's up over there. Her name's Leoning. Don't disturb her unless you have to. On board the ship, you follow her orders, guest or not. Otherwise, I'm throwing you overboard. Are we good?
So,
I swat over my shoulder.
I can... God, never let O
Nice to
play
meet
a
you.
bard. He will be that guy.
He'll play it. He'll play it opposite of against type. He'll play it. He'll be typecast, like 100% into it.
He will be abstinence till death.
Just swat on my shoulder like, shh. Nice to meet you.
Good.
Still looking at the mast.
Well, Oswald, I believe our employer and your captain have some sort of arrangement, so it's only fair that we greet the captain as is proper decorum, I would say, no? You don't need any to or enough us to, especially with the bard inhabiting you, to realize where he's going with this.
Open mouth to say something. Close his mouth consciously. Swat over my shoulder again. Just because I'm sure the bard would have some response to that. So as such, I respond to the response.
One of these days you're gonna like slap somebody that's walking by. That's gonna be a very awkward situation.
Do not be too hard on them, Oswald. We did have an agreement, of course. Hi, you must be the passengers. I am Liao-Ning, the captain of this vessel. Please,
Pleasure.
treat him like home. We have lounge deck below for you to enjoy. There is refreshments and food if you are hungry.
Ooh.
It will be a calm ride if the sky remains as is. We should arrive by nightfall and we'll land in the morning to drop you off. Do you have any questions? Oswald just stares daggers at you like you do not have any questions.
I have a question.
You can hear his mind.
We will get there by nightfall, but we'll be landing in the morning.
Yes.
So we'll just be hovering above it overnight.
Yes.
Double checking. Getting some plans in the head.
Thinking.
You've probably seen this look to Bartholus. It's probably like one of the few looks of proper lucidity to him.
In spite of her very disconnected demeanor, she holds a very knowing sort of a knowing, easy smile. Like it comes naturally to her, and at a glance, you can tell that she is very perceptive. There's very little that escapes her eyes. That's what she looked like.
Does okay?
That's a goofy hat. I love it.
Hold on.
Hold up.
As I'm thinking of this, I look over at the bard who is playing sea shanties, and I'm like turned to face him. I want to look out of the corner of my eye to see if she knows what I'm looking at, like actually, or if she just thinks I'm looking out across the deck. Can't she see the bar? Is what I'm wondering.
Is she that perceptive?
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, make an insight check. The DC wouldn't be terribly high.
You say that, but
And was the DC?
10.
That's exactly what I had in mind. 10.
yeah.
Nice.
You get the sneaky suspicion that she's.
A chill run down my spine.
I see dead people.
I see dead people. Oh, guys, I just thought of something really cool that's not entirely related to this. What if, like, O gives me bardic inspirations because he's a bard? I'm not saying do that. That's broken
That'd be broken as shit, yeah.
I'll allow it. It's a one shot.
We'll see if it ever comes out, or if ever fucking does it. Because apparently his entire goal is me getting laid, and then he watches like a voyeur or something. But yeah, a chill runs down my spine. I'm like, I just stare at her like a dead fish. Like,
Goes together in 5 minutes. Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out the lounge tech. Walking away.
Yes, the cook has prepared roast lamb and marbled pork today. So if you are hungry, either is available. We have all kinds of alcohol, anything you can think of.
Just walking away, hurriedly, like she knows. She
Tilted
knows.
legs.
I've never met anyone else that knows. I'm scared.
I don't know. Why is there a shit map?
This is mainly.
Why was there a bar map? We didn't get to find the bar.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a lot
right.
of maps, Garth. So this is for the layout of the ship. The top one is the upper deck and the bridge. The second one is the lounge deck. If you head down, you will see that the red marker here is a bar. The blue platform toward the back is a raised dais, where you would assume performers might set up with the music and stuff like that. And the black circles are tables at your disposal. The map is cabin deck. Or to travel further, you would book a cabin and have a little, like a small apartment to yourself, essentially.
Ooh.
Oh, we don't have cabins. Fuck.
I mean, there's no one else on the ship, so if you want, you just go into one and have a little nap.
Yeah, but that'd be rude. I'm just ignoring the bard. Just like, probably the most perturbed Bartholus has been in a while, outside of outright dying.
Which, by the way, you have a bard accompanying you. You should try and play music.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, why not?
I want to get game proficiency in an instrument. I ain't doing that shit. I sit on like the corner of the bar. I know it's probably not suited for sitting and like hopping upon, but I do it anyways. Just I try to like shake myself out of the stupor,
Yeah.
back into my normal stupor.
Another thing you notice about the bar is that it's self-serve. So
Nice.
any and all alcohol there, you can just pick and choose. They don't. You also notice that they don't have any glasses. There's just bottles.
Mhm. Like a proper ship, you just drink straight from the good dang bottle.
Like things that move around, where
Mhm.
turbulence glasses would shatter.
I try to discern which one of these is the highest proof alcohol, because it's all paid for, right? So
It's prepaid.
It's like being given a mini fridge, but your mom says, "Ah, go nuts."
Like Mark Hammond in Jurassic Park. This is spared no expense.
Awesome. There's a real homie. I try to find the highest proof alcohol and then take it.
You found the bottle. It's a blank. It's like a very dark, almost black glass bottle. It has a label, but there's nothing written on it. Instead, there's just what do you call that? A little picture of a gecko on it.
I'm assuming it's corked, so I uncork and give it a sniff.
You recoil immediately. This shit is strong.
That's exactly what I'm looking for as I recork it and put it in my bag for later flammable use.
Yeah, it's definitely strong enough for stuff if you had in mind.
Ghost shot.
I leave
Is
it
it a
uncorked
metal
long
ghost
enough for
straw?
him to. I leave it uncorked long enough for him to do the bit, and then I just ask, "How is it?" I'm like holding it up for him, so like I'm not asking what else it is. I'm just asking him. Extra crazy.
Get fucking destroyed.
Accurate. Recork it, put it in my bag. Hopefully it's a bit more use than her. I'm just gonna play like gecko rum or something. Or gecko vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka's probably much more accurate. Matthias is going to do something similar, but not find like the highest proof alcohol. Just find something like
I'm not drinking this,
decent
so
quality. Yeah, well, he is. He's gonna find something like decent quality, drink that, and just kind of listen to see if he can hear like these two people's or their conversation, if they have a conversation, or if they just sit.
yeah, it's surprising that they go sit at the same table.
Honestly, though.
Yeah. What kind of alcohol are you looking for? Are you looking for something more winey, beer,
Something
liquor?
whiny. Have all the time.
I don't know, probably something closer to like a mead.
Mead. You want a mead or do you want a liqueur?
Mead, not liqueur.
Gotcha. So, you find a clear glass bottle with amber liquid in it, but it's not the typical amber color. It's almost what's the word I'm looking for? Blood orange.
Mm. Does it seem? Yeah. Does it seem like a high proof alcohol or no?
It seems to be like 16% thereabout. So a decent wine.
So not a beer.
Mm.
No. Sniffing it, it smells cinnamon and honey.
Oh, that sounds delicious. He is going to drink the whole damn thing by the end of the day.
Oh, I thought you meant like chug it right now.
Just fucking down the entire goddamn bottle. No.
Because you're
past
60%. Kind of low, Garth. Why don't you make a perception check if you want to sneakily listen in?
Can I just slide hand? No. Perception. Hey. Do I want to use a luck point? I'm gonna use a luck point to see if I could get better than that.
Tango keeps attacking
Nope.
like the USB of my headset. So if you guys like hear me like disconnect or
We know
whatever,
why.
know that that's why, because he keeps trying to bite and pull it out like a little shit.
Little adorable bastard.
The imaginary pet, as it were.
The bard comes with a cat.
With the 13, so you,
I think I'm subtle.
yeah, well, you think you're subtle, and they don't seem to mind either way. If it was an issue, the conversation they're having is a back and forth, arguing some theory you're having a bit of trouble grasping. You get the impression that they're sitting together because they don't want the other to
Ruin the situation for them.
that, and there's a lack of trust.
Hmm.
Keep your friends close, enemies closer, sort of deal.
Yes.
Also, question: is this like a window or is this just like a wall?
There is like it from the outside it looks like a plain wood, plain exterior, but from the inside you can see through it. So you can see you can look down towards the ground if you so wished.
All right, this is gonna come in handy for my plan later.
Ah, I pray you don't have vertigo.
What's that?
Oh wait,
Ortholis has never flown before.
Yeah.
This is
Basically,
first
if
time
you look
I'm
down,
flying
you feel sick. For lack of a better term.
A very fat man comes up from the stairs. So the way it works is we see the stairs in the same place on all three, because it's like
I assume it does like
the stairs is underneath the other one.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Go Suba.
This is the ship's cook. So and he looks at you and he just, hey, so are you hungry? Can I get you some food?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you have, perk or lamb?
Lamb.
Lamb coming up.
Hey.
The rest of you?
What do you want? Ask the ghost. Lamb or pork?
We know what he wants, and she's sitting at that table.
There's some.
See, here's the pro. There it is. Lamb. Okay.
Lamb. That's just at silence.
Wait for it.
Lamb.
Wait for it.
So, Garth, that was a pork from you?
No, you want lamb.
We both wanted lamb. Yeah.
Lamb. Okay.
Lamb.
Lamb.
So
This is
that's
very important.
lamb, pork, lamb. 3 lamb and a pork coming up. He heads back down the stairs, and 5 minutes later comes back with 4 relatively large plates filled with
Oh hell yeah.
roasted lamb with some potatoes.
Oh hell yeah.
Side of no vegetables and
hell
some
yeah.
broth on the side. I see you found the drink already. I'd recommend. I see you already found the mead at the lamb. It makes for a delicious combination. I just if there's anything you want, just holler down the stairs and I'll come up and get it for you. Enjoy, and heads back down.
Good day. Night, day.
I just realized we're gonna be stuck with Bard, imaginary friend, until I have a reason to change it off of persuasion.
Which you should never have a reason to do.
I mean, when we get land side,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go back to the hunter
Hold up.
for some survival.
Fair. You know what they say, never trust a skinny chef.
A thing of note: the cook put all of the plates at one table. whether that because I'll leave the
Out of
reason
convenience.
for your go to med. Yeah. So the food is all in one place, and as he departs down the stairs and like a minute passes, Ornson gathers your attention and she says, "We should discuss the dig site a little bit before we get there. There are some things that we should prepare for. But
Do
before
you
we do
know
that,
what it looks like?
before we do that, let's take a 5-minute break.
Sure.
Hey, I have nothing to use to do on break.
Did you stop doing the coin thing?
No, I meant like I don't have to use the restroom or getting food or
Gotcha.
anything.
Gotcha.
I do. I'll be right.
Hmm. I like your bardic portrayal, O. Just sneaky in one-liners like a bard should.
I should play a bard sometime.
You know, you should. You should. I think it'd be interesting. Put that wit of yours to proper and full use. To good or bad ends, I don't know, but it'll definitely be to something. Further something.
Chaotic ends.
We'll see. Maybe whenever Rebecca or Grace joins us, I can run a maybe like a 2-shot actually, of just to like even things or hash things out, like group wise, so that we all have a better idea.
Tell me this isn't the perfect bard.
That looks like some Hearthstone art.
I think it is.
I say that mostly because of the blue like metal like cloak clasp thing.
Yeah, it's
like
definitely Warcraft.
Yeah,
but the arts, the vibrance of the art style makes me think it's Hearthstone.
yeah, I agreed. Hearthstone always did try to bring life to even weird stuff like what was it called, like a Wabberjock or something like that. It's like I thought that was like a Hearthstone thing. It's not. It's an actual like D&D thing. I was like, what? Like I don't remember. It's like a Snagglejark or whatever the fuck it's called.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow. Let's see. Wabberjack. No, Wabberjack is a fucking Oblivion or Eldritch was it?
Yeah, the Wabbajack. That's Sheogorth's relic item.
Yeah. What am I thinking of? It's like it's considered a dragon, but it really shouldn't be, in my opinion. It should be a monstrosity. No.
Oh, is it that lightning thing?
No. I'm talking. Let me explain before you start throwing around guesses, which are going to be incorrect. Before you
Slay
listen.
to an orc. No, go ahead.
It's a it's like a giraffe-necked dragon thing, which has like tentacled or like catfish like whisker face things, and has like not like draconic teeth, but more like goat teeth. Like
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I also
it's
don't
an
know what you're
old.
talking about.
I don't remember what it's like. It's in Hearthstone. Yeah, I'm just gonna look up Hearthstone cards and then
That sounds like the enemy or the guy in whatchamacallit, Dark Souls that brought you through the portal in the well.
portal. Oh,
Yeah, the giant long necked serpent thing that pops up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. Yeah, me neither.
Okay, fuck. There's a way to discern this.
Yeah, man, I wish I knew what my schedule was. I could have jumped in with y'all.
Up.
I mean, you honestly could probably make a character like that.
During this break, you could probably make a character. What you do is you just possess the first. Oh, what is his name? Or not his name? What's the role?
Right back.
Hi.
Welcome back. I'm trying to find a creature
What the
For the na-
frick,
the
dude?
name of a creature, but I'm really blanking on it because it's a really
Alright,
weird name.
y'all
Oh,
want to
that's
see a
picture.
map?
It's like
This is a
weak.
map if I've ever seen one.
What?
What the heck?
That's intestines.
Oh, that's a Tarask lair encounter. Yeah, where the Tarask is the lair, if I remember correctly.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that
cool.
is beautiful. I love that.
That
Yeah,
is
I've seen
something
that
I
in the
did before,
past.
actually.
Yeah,
Wow,
it
that
is a
sounds like
terrace. There you
everything.
go. You had it right.
You got the mouth. You got heart.
Lung.
This was
Is that a
someone
lung?
who has a fairly good understanding of anatomy.
Wait, is that like a tower?
Except the gallbladder is way oversized.
I do not know which
Yeah,
part
But
is
Tarask
you know,
gallbladder
they
might be
might
different.
need the extra bile. So yeah.
One
Hold
of those
on.
lungs doesn't look healthy.
Well, I think it was stabbed through by like a tower, so yeah, checks out.
Okay, you sound like a robot to me. Is that?
Me? Oh no. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
It's actually working
Jabberwocky. Yeah, this is a nice illustration. Oh, this is from Warhammer. Unsurprising. Yeah, look at that baby. That's the Warhammer one. And the one in Hearthstone has like normal teeth. I think that's how I remember it.
The Jabberwocky from Alice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called a Shutter Walk in Hearthstone because it can't. I guess the fucking copyright. I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is the Hearthstone one. You see, like I was saying, like it's got like those like normal teeth in the front, like buck
Yeah.
teeth. I don't know. I like the Warhammer one better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Where
it's
he
terrifying.
he'll like suck out your brains while also just not by I say suck out your brains, I mean like he'll eat your entire head and then the rest of his body will take care of the sucking out the brains part.
Good job
Man, I
recovering.
actually like this art for this thing right here.
Shutterwalk. Jabberwock. Anyways. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, okay. All right. So,
Hopefully my internet thing isn't trash.
are you good,
You
Garth?
sound
Can
fine
hear me
now.
okay?
I sound fine now. That's what's important. Everything should be
Yeah,
fine then.
Garth, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Good, I'm just checking. So, Ornson gathers you over food, and she tells you a little bit about the place you're going to. The dig site is an old Teraji ruin. Do you know of the Teraj?
We do background check to see what our knowledge of that could be.
Sure.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna blink and be like, am I supposed to have an extensive knowledge of the Taraj?
I'm probably about similar knowledge of him as him.
Your imaginary friend might have some information for you there.
Well, I'm not necessarily gonna listen to my imaginary friend.
Because he's horny as hell.
No, he's just bardic as hell.
10. Heard of it.
To
Nice. The Tirage is unlike Milton here. I actually am a bit studied in the field. Before the Sidrian dynasty was founded, an empire that spanned most of the continent. Well, yes, it did span the continent, except hush, Milton, I'm explaining. The Tiraj Empire predates the Assyrian culture by at least a millennia. Toward the end of the dynasty, the end of the empire itself, I suppose, the first cataclysm happened. Yes, it's what shattered. Milton, please.
She sounds so tired. Milton.
The Civil War was what brought on the Cataclysm, not the other way around. Mhm.
No one can hear those things.
Toward the tail end of the Cataclysm, it was not uncommon for high-ranking archons, that is, a man of station or a woman of station in the Empire, to construct private forts with only their most trusted, as a means of protecting themselves and their riches and their legacies. I have reason to believe that what we have uncovered is one of these forts. They are not terribly big, but their defenses are reasonably formidable. So we should proceed with a little bit of caution. You can see that Milton sort of like begrudgingly thinks what she's saying over and sort of like nods, not very happy to admit that he is in the wrong. But he can't refute what she's saying.
Oh wow, he has honored. How? You say it's not really big. How big is not really big?
Well, only one has ever been uncovered. It should not be any larger than a mansion. I believe you Assyrians call it, yes? A mansion?
Yes. Forget this.
Nods.
Yes.
Thumbs up. Good job.
Orthalos is a poor person.
He knows nothing about anything.
He classifies that sort of style building as rich.
Fair.
So, or for you, for Orlathus's benefit, it would be a rich man home size.
Noted.
Big money.
As the defenses, Milton is a much more seasoned tomb robber than I am. Excuse me.
There's nothing wrong with being a tomb robber. Sometimes the past don't care for it. Some do, but not all of them. The applause always gets me.
Yes, well, between the two of us, we should be able to answer most of your questions, if you have any.
Is this place likely to be trapped? Like it's dangerous to go in aside from natural disasters that could have taken place over time?
The interior is most likely trapped. There's usually a combination of both arcane and mundane traps. I haven't been in a fort myself, but usually these old ruins have a trick or two up their sleeve. Yes, a fort is usually more heavily fortified toward the exterior. Less so the further in you go. Well, I say usually, but the one we have discovered so far was.
Do we know how much of it has actually been unearthed?
Only the entrance. Shielded by some sort of barrier we have to get through.
I was hoping to circumvent it. Oh well.
How large was the fort that you uncovered? Just so we could theorize how big this place could be.
The entrance, the surface level, it was a fairly small, no larger than 100 feet from wall to wall.
All right.
This down into the wall itself it was a much larger.
Okay.
How rich is it in the sense of how many? I do like a hand gesture of like up and like a flat hand up and down. Tiers is it?
The previous fort had 3 floors.
What is the?
And
Go ahead.
how thick are the walls? The floor, actually, specific.
About 10 feet.
Okay, damn it.
Are they typically made of stone or other things?
Bedrock.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell Salas had a plan. His had to just break the floor to get in between.
I'm trying to do similar, but I don't think I can. Christmas music?
I can't think of anything else right now. What about you?
Nods in agreement.
Honestly, I plan on taking a look at it up close and personally once we get there.
Very well. In that case, let's enjoy our meal and you have the rest of the day to yourself if you wish. So we're gonna fast forward in time a bit. Is there anything you would like to do before you arrive?
I say goodbye to my bard friend and get back the hunter, who might be a bit more versed in traps and tracking things.
Good, because I am a moron when it comes to that. Just answer the hot chip.
I'm so. This is like back like over here, like an hour later. I'm like, it's like watching a drama show, except you only hear one side of the dialogue. I'm really sorry. You're so fun to hear and listen, and you tell really good, if not pretty dirty jokes. But I want to live. No offense.
Told your apology.
I lose the persuasion and gain survival.
Nice. Is there any part of the ship you would like to explore in this downtime, or do you want to prefer to hang out in the lounge area?
There's no other seats in the lounge other than like that of the tables and stuff, I'm assuming. Whatever, no figure.
There are some chairs around here.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering, is there like a place that I could literally lounge in and just like knock the fuck out?
Yep, you can do that.
The landing in which we came, I'm assuming, because you said it was in the center, I'm assuming it's like, I'm assuming it's like the center of the top floor and it just like, it's like a bridge?
Yeah, around here. It's a landing.
Is there any other ways to the exterior of the ship? Like from inside the thing?
Not while the barrier is active.
I forgot about the barrier. All right, well, there goes my plan of dropping a 50-foot rope and then descending in the night.
I don't think a 50-foot rope would be long.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I assume we're just gonna hover over it. That's what I was assuming.
This silver stream is cloud. It's
I could take a damage. It's only D6 for 10 feet falling.
Hey, you're landing in sand. Sand is soft. You'll be fine. It'll absorb the blow and definitely not act like rock.
I was gonna say, yeah, sand acts like a Newtonian fluid.
That's fine.
Newtonian? Newtonian.
Newtonian.
And I don't have uncanny dodge.
It will be a couple of hours until you arrive. Yeah.
Just chilling.
Passive. Okay, so that would be. Why don't the both of you make me a perception check individually?
Perception.
Oh boy. I'm always average. That's been for the trend
Hey.
so far today.
Perhaps if you
Trevor the Spectral.
guide ships in general, Matthias, but you hear the normal creaking of wood and the wind outside the barrier. All normal, but there's something about the way the ship is floating. Something's off. Can't put your finger exactly on what it is, but why don't you roll me a luck? Just a 100.
Unexpected. This doesn't sit right.
He's already changed characters. See, that's how good he is.
The spectrum.
Wait, okay, no, it's just like, wait. Do you have an app like it? Oh my god, he actually.
Do they have a sheet?
Yeah,
What's going on?
He has like an actual like avatar for the imaginary friend stuff.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just like his go-to, like his
Is
an
it
icon for his account. Yeah.
Nope, change it on roll 20. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to spend a luck point to re-roll that to possibly get better?
If you want.
Sure. I have 3 of these. 2 of
Well,
one
2.
of them. God bless it. Well, it's better.
Oh yeah, 3 better. So if the DC changed at 66.
Hey, it could have been 65.
Yeah, but it also could have been a bunch of other numbers too.
Could have been most likely 40.
So about 2 hours after you finish eating, you get the feeling that something is wrong. You can't put your finger on what it is. You don't know what it is. You don't even know how to find out. But you get a sinking feeling that something is not right.
We're gonna die.
I mean, yeah, probably. He is going to go to the top deck and check the environment to see if there's any, like, signs of a storm brewing or anything. Because that would just be his natural go-to.
For you look around.
Mm.
I make a perception check.
Sure. Where is the buttons that I'm looking for? Bop, ba-da, bop.
Ooh, nice.
But it's not a natural one. It's just one.
I'm like in the middle of making a Molotov cocktail with the gecko vodka, like wrapping up with some string.
Calm skies, like the captain said.
I'm going to go to the first. So, what was before you said it was just like something seemed off, like with the ship itself, or was it just like sixth sense something's not right here?
The latter.
Okay. I don't want to go to him with concerns of just literally like, I don't know what's going on, but he's gonna go bug the first.
That's what you do is you get me to do it because then it seems normal.
I go get the weird person.
Well, I'm not saying actually do it. I'm just metagaming.
Yeah. No, you're busy. You're clearly busy. Very important work. He's going to go talk to the first mate and just bring that up. I can't pin down exactly what's going on, but something seems off.
Off? What do you mean? How?
See, now you've insulted him.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's the ship or the environment, but just something in the back of my mind says there's something wrong.
Well, I can tell by your stance that you've been aboard a skyship before, at least a couple of times.
It's not air
Captain?
legs or anything.
I'm gonna check him to see if something's wrong. Right? I'll be right back. He's going to accompany you, and he's going to start looking around to see if there's anything wrong with the ship. He's
Like
first thing he
propulsion
does is
devices or anything.
he goes over here, checks the little box here next to the mast, and looking at it, it seems to be some sort of generator.
Right.
He gives a satisfied nod. It seems to be in order.
If I look over the edge of the ship, do I see anything attached to the side of the ship that's not supposed to be there?
Making a perception check. Seeing you look, he will help you. You look together. So roll a natural 20.
Still a 19.
Yeah. Now, behold, as there's nothing there.
With a nat 20, you notice that no, there isn't anything attached to the ship underneath it that isn't supposed to be there. At least on the side that you're on. But something is up with the barrier. Something's going on.
Right. I point that out to the, not the captain, the first mate, who probably points out to the captain. It's just like, your field is faltering? I'm not sure, it's just wrong.
As you say that, he looks at the field, looks to the captain, looks back at the field, and he bellows, "Pirate storms!"
Do we hear that upstairs?
You hear it.
Oh, lovely.
That means you do not get surprised. So,
Hell yeah.
why don't you, where's the initiative tracker?
There you go. What is my initiative? Oh, okay.
I look at Milton. Are there pirates in the sky?
Of course. Sky pirates, haven't you heard?
Skyrits.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Alright, this is where we die.
Hell yeah, bitch, let's go. As he says pirates, I cast mage armor using one of my stored spells.
Noted.
Stored spells?
Yeah, the ring of the very special ring.
You stored? You stored a fucking mage armor in the ring of spell storing?
Yes, don't worry about it.
Of all the things you can store in it.
It's filled with other things. I don't want to waste a spell slot on mage armor, okay?
You're a sorcerer.
Look, I don't play this class often. I will make mistakes.
I was gonna say, can you store multiple spells in a ring of spell storing?
If you
I
can't.
thought you only could store one.
If you can't store multiple spells, I'm gonna change that. Because I didn't know.
That's what I'm wondering, because I thought you could only hold one spell up to a certain level or something.
What? Back-to-back 22.
That
Five
was up
levels
8 of spells.
So I can have 5 first level ones.
You can.